Yes, I will give you the intro. Hello.
Yes,
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Debruti Chatterjee from Latmang Immigration, and today we are having College of Contra Costa Miss Isha this side. So, ma'am, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm fine. So, ma'am, we are having the campuses in USA and Canada, right? Okay.
We
So,
have
can you just
campuses in the US.
okay? Yeah. So, can you just tell me about the location as well as a little bit history about the college?
Sure. So we just gonna give a quick intro about myself.
Yes, of course.
Are you able to see me fine? The camera.
I think there is some network issues going on from your end.
Um, yeah, I feel like the camera is stuck.
Yeah, camera is stuck.
Do you want me to rejoin?
Yes, you can. You can
Okay.
rejoin. ओके गाइस सो इन द मीन टाइम अगर आपकी कोई भी क्वेरी रहती है ठीक है वीज़ा को लेके और सितंबर इनटेक या जान इनटेक के रिगार्डिंग सो यू कैन डू द लाइव कॉल्स मैं अटेंड करूंगी एंड आई विल सॉल्व योर प्रॉब्लम यू कैन ऑल्सो डू द कमेंट सेक्शन में आप कमेंट भी कर सकते हैं सो आई विल रीड एंड सॉल्व सो अभी जो हमारे पास रिक्वायरमेंट्स है कनाडा के लिए वी हैव द सेंट क्लियर कॉलेज ठीक है सेंट लॉरेंस केपीयू so these are the universities colleges which are available for the jan intake and some of the colleges they are just a second या सो कुछ कॉलेजेस हैं कुछ बहुत ही कम अभी प्रोग्राम्स है जो सितंबर के लिए अवेलेबल हैं बट डू वी डू हैव सम ऑफ द प्रोग्राम्स अवेलेबल फॉर द सितंबर एज वेल एज जैन के लिए तो अवेलेबल है ही है एंड फॉर द लाइक अगर आप विजिट करना चाहते हो ऑफिस तो आप अपने नियरेस्ट मैप ब्रांच में विजिट कर सकते हैं वी हैव ऑफिस इन मोहाली चंडीगढ़ सेक्टर 17D एंड ऑल्सो मोहाली जलंधर mocha uh, and yes I think she's joining just a second yes guys so जो हमारे जैन इनटेक के लिए वी हैव कॉलेजेस लाइक यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ फ्रेशर वैली सेंट क्लियर कॉलेज वी हैव फ्लेमिंग कॉलेज जिसके बहुत सारे कोर्सेज अभी अवेलेबल हैं फॉर द बैचलर्स प्रोग्राम एज वेल एज यूजी प्रोग्राम्स and apart from that we have one more option that is the St. Lawrence so you can do so in fact you can join the seminars which is going on अभी 9th को हमारे अमृतसर में सेमिनार है सो यू डू जॉइन विजिट दैट any question or query you can drop a message on the comment section as well as you can call on 90413 90412 पे just a second मैम आप ज्वाइन कर लीजिए Yes, you can join by your phone and आप बस बात कर लीजिए फिर if you're not comfortable with the cam. Yeah, you can. Okay. Okay, so she is joining. She is joining. Okay, so yes, any queries? Please drop message in the comment section as well as you can call me. So we have this colleges and we have the bachelor's programs. Arts के जो students हैं अगर किसी के पास maths है तो they can join the University of Fresher Valley. Okay. So yes, ma'am is here. Now it's comfortable, ma'am. It's good.
Yeah, yes, I'm
Yes.
fine now. Yeah, I don't know what
Okay.
happened with the connectivity.
Yes. So I just ask you that please tell me about the location as well as a little bit of history about this college.
Sure. So, firstly, just introduction of myself. My name is Isha
Yeah.
Wadi, the Director of Recruitment for India and Thailand for Colleges of Contra Costa. So, Colleges of Contra Costa is basically a family of three colleges. We have Contra Costa College, Diablo Valley College, and Los Medonos College. And all the
Okay.
three colleges are located in close to San Francisco area. Um, Also, we are all of them are a community college. So when I say we are a community college, that means the students can study with us for 2 years, and the next two
Okay.
years they can go continue their bachelor's into a 4 year
Mhm.
university. And
Okay.
4 year university is a reference to any university, whether in the U.S. or anywhere in the world.
Mhm.
So they can go to University of California, like UC Berkeley, UC Santa Barbara,
So
UC.
it's just like their preference, or the college will allow them the next university or colleges.
So good question. It will depend on firstly the units that they complete at our college. So they
Mhm.
need to complete 60 units, which typically students complete in 2 years with us. And then they
Okay.
use us as a stepping stone to go to a university. And for that, they need to have a GPA. So for CSUs, which is the California State Universities, they
Right.
need to have 2.3 or above GPA. And for
Okay.
University of California, like UC Berkeley, UC Davis, they need to have 3.2 or above GPA.
Okay. So it depends on the CGPs. It depends on the marks and the grades, right? Okay.
Yeah, and we do have guarantee programs with these
Mm.
universities. So we have a guarantee program with the UC system, and we have guarantee program with the California State University system.
Okay.
So whether students are looking for UCs, they will have a guaranteed spot if
Mm-hmm.
the two things are satisfied, which is completion of 60 units and the grade that we're looking for, which is 3.2 or above for those universities. And community colleges are basically considered as a pathway to these universities. So it's like a 2+2 system. So a bachelor's degree is anyway comprises of 4 years. They are just
Okay.
completing the 2 years with us, and then the next 2 years would be at a university.
Right. Okay. And ma'am, what is the TAT time of I-20?
Typically, our college takes about 3 to 5 business days. Uh,
Three to
depend,
5 days.
Depending on the rush hour, of course, it could be a little bit
Okay.
more. But yes, if the file is complete, it takes about 3 business days, I would say.
Okay. So we do a campus like in USA and Canada also, like the College of Contra Costa.
We don't have a campus in Canada. We are only in
Okay.
the US.
Okay.
And our Contra Costa College is, all of them are in proximity to San Francisco. So when I talk about where they are located, from San
Mm-hmm.
Francisco, our colleges are pretty much from 30 to 70 kilometers between that range.
Oh, okay.
That's where they're located. Yeah.
Okay. And ma'am, what is about the application fees and all?
We have an application fee of $50, and right
Mm-hmm.
now you can apply through Common App to either of our three colleges. And the
Mm-hmm.
admission requirements are fairly simple because you spoke about application fee. That's just one of the admission requirements. So I'm just going to cover the
Mm-hmm.
other.
Right.
Fairly being a community college, the requirements are very, very easy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at the application form, the application
Mm-hmm.
fee. We're looking at their IELTS or any kind of
Mm-hmm.
test. take for English, like we accept TOEFL, Duolingo as well, PTE.
Duolingo as well.
Yes, yes.
So, what is the requirement, like the score requirement for PT and IELTS and Duolingo?
For Duolingo, it's 95, and for
Okay,
IELTS, 5.5 or above. Um,
okay,
I believe it's more than 60. Yeah,
more than 60.
yeah,
Okay. ओके सो जो बच्चे आपने सुन ही लिया है कि 5.5 अबव और 5.5 आपकी सीजीपीए दे कैन अप्लाई दिस कॉलेज. अभी अपन प्रोग्राम के बारे में सुनेंगे तो यू विल बी क्लासिफाइड दोस थिंग्स. ओके. यस मैम. सो 95 इट्स फॉर द ड्यूलिंगो and
yeah.
5.5 above is for the IELTS and 60% is PTA, right? Okay.
Right, right.
Apart from that, anything
Yeah.
any requirements?
In addition, we are only looking for their completion of high school diploma. So we are
Okay.
not looking for any particular percentage that what is
Okay.
required in their
Right,
12th
right.
grade. We are only looking for
Mhm.
their completion. So we need to know that they've passed their 10th, 12th. And then your financials. That's the other last thing, which is basically the bank statements.
Okay. And the gap is accepted or not? Or how many? If
It,
yes, then how much gap is accepted?
um, So typically, I mean, we have seen in the past like students apply with a gap year of like 2 or 3 years as well, or even more. We've had
Okay.
students in the past also apply at an age of 30 years and they actually got through. So
Okay.
the best thing with community colleges is that, the acceptance rate is high because they're open
Mm-hmm.
for a lot of students. Because,
Everybody.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Right, right. Okay, so it is like based on this like justification, or they can like easily go with that. They like the gap.
Uh, for the college, we don't need any justification. But
Okay.
yes, as you know, for the visa,
Mm-hmm.
to be clarified. And I think,
Yeah.
you guys are the best judge to tell your students what to say, what not to say.
Right. Okay. And ma'am, when it comes to the tuition fees, like, and also maybe the scholarship you do have, right? So can you just explain that to me?
So the best thing about our college is that I feel like the tuition fee is itself a scholarship because it's
Okay.
about $1,380 for a year. And typically, when students spend about 2 years with us, it comes around to be $21,000.
$21,000.
But when they apply to the college and they have to show it on the I-20, then of course the amount varies because that amount includes health insurance, books, transportation, and tuition fees. So it comes around to be around $28,000. Um, yeah.
$28,000.
For the scholarship bit, we do have, firstly, we do have some scholarships available, but they're going to
Mhm.
range from like about 500 to 500. And that's
Okay.
something that can apply once they are at the college.
Mhm.
Second, they can also work on campus and they can actually start working on campus 30 days prior to enrollment. So they can be on the campus prior and then they
Mhm.
can start looking for a job and get into
Mhm.
a campus job uh, 30 days before. their- uh,
Okay.
So these are the two ways that students can actually, I would say, earn, um, and then get a discount on their scholarship. Sorry, on their tuition fees through a scholarship that I mentioned about.
Right. So they do work as well as in the campus also.
They can, yes, on campus jobs are available and they can work 20
Okay.
hours. Yes.
20 hours. Okay. 20 hours per week, I guess. And when it comes to the vacation, then
So the summer vacation, they can actually do 40 hours if they're not taking any classes.
50 hours.
40.
40 hours. 40 hours. Okay. And one thing that you have explained, the scholarships, the tuition fees, everything. So tell me about the programs, which is the main thing.
Yeah, so we have 125 plus degree programs that our colleges offer. But
Okay.
mainly we have seen that students from India or even outside of India, we've seen a lot of interest in like STEM programs. So we see science, technology, engineering, mathematics kind of programs being applied for. But mostly the programs that are available, which are the famous ones, I can talk about psychology. There's computer science. There is accounting. Students
Okay.
usually for, yeah, those are the ones that we usually get, and of course, business being one of the biggest
So
ones.
business, we have business administration.
Yes, we.
Business administration we have the psychology and accounting programs. This is for the UG or the PG or both?
This is only for UG. We do not offer postgraduate programs as well, because being a
Okay.
community college, we only are a pathway to your 4-year
UG
institute.
programs. Okay. If there is any like, do you have any like certification courses or like mini programs or some sort of
Yeah.
thing?
So some students come to us for only, which is only 2 years at the college. And that is that they don't want to pursue a full bachelor's program. So at the end of the 2 years, they actually get a associate of arts or associate of science degree.
Okay. Okay. So we have the accounting BPA, Bachelor of Administration, and anything for the specific arts programs or anything healthcare
Uh,
related to that.
Healthcare, we have biology, we have on the other side. We have
Computer
computer
science.
science. Um, yes, there are about 125 plus degree programs. So there is a variation of, the STEM programs and business, and then, mostly into like biology,
Hmm.
health as well.
ओके ग्रेट सो स्टूडेंट्स ऑलमोस्ट आपको सारे प्रोग्राम्स अवेलेबल मिलेंगे यहाँ पे ठीक है यूजी प्रोग्राम्स में सो आप हमसे कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं इफ़ यू नीड एनी काइंड ऑफ हेल्प वी विल बी देयर टू असिस्ट यू सबसे पहले अपनी असेसमेंट करवाइए ठीक है अगर उसमें कोई भी प्रॉब्लम होती हो एनीथिंग वी विल गाइड यू इन दैट एज वेल and for the US visa we will provide you the proper trainings for the embassy round also so don't scared of that ki kya hoga so we will be assist you in that also before the interview so ma'am ek aur cheez like इम्पॉर्टेंट प्रोग्राम फॉर द लाइक 2024 के लिए मतलब नेक्स्ट ईयर के लिए कौन सा ऐसा प्रोग्राम है जो सबसे ज़्यादा मतलब न्यू है या फिर इम्पॉर्टेंट वी कैन से लाइक विच आर द मोस्ट बेस्टेस्ट प्रोग्राम्स और समथिंग
See, students come from very different mindsets, One
राइट
of the things that I would like to cover is that if they know, firstly, this is my dream university, where I want to go, um, and this is the program that I want to pursue. The one good thing about being at a community college is that they can change their program as well throughout their 2 years if they
ओके
wish to. Let's say,
ओके दे कैन चेंज द प्रोग्राम्स
yes, they can. Yes, they can pursue and start a program. Maybe they don't like it. Like, let's say a child, student is interested in child psychology, and they think
ओके
that that's what they want to do. But unfortunately, when they start the program, they don't really like, that's not something they would want to pursue. Then they can definitely change that program. Um, because in the first 2 years, they're actually getting 60 to 70% is the general education courses with us, and then
80%
60 to 70% is the
60
general,
to 70 ओके
gen-
ओके
and then only 30 to 40% will be in this scenario. Like if they do psychology, only 30 to 40% will be the psychology aspect of program. So yeah, so they can, that's why they can change if they want to. They can, if they feel that's not the right program, the base remains the same. 60 70% of the first 2 years is the same for all. They're actually doing all the general education. So they are studying science, they're studying some math, they're studying some English. It's a combination
राइट
of those courses.
ओके
Only 30 to 40% would be different for each student, which typically starts in the second year. That's why I said in the first year, if they feel that they want to be counseled at the college, they want to know more about another program they may be interested in.
ओके
If they're coming from a non-science background, but they still feel they can do science, they're happy
दे आर
to
गुड टू गो
yes, they are good to go, and they're happy to accommodate such students as well, because they show interest. And for them, just showing interest and getting the grade, and getting completing your credits, and getting
Mm.
prepared for university, it itself is like, I would say, kudos, right? Because we want those students to build up their career from what they like, not push them
Right.
in degree where they don't think they fit right.
Right. Okay, ma'am. Then one thing that I have to know about from the student side, that about the accommodation, right?
Right.
So, yeah.
So we don't have on-campus housing. We have off-campus housing, which is
Okay.
around the campus. And these off-campus housings are literally about like a block or two away from
Mm.
colleges. One of our main campuses is in Pleasant Hill, which is Diablo Valley College.
Okay.
And we also have homestays for students. So typically in an area like Pleasant Hill, we have great families out there who are willing to help these students to accommodate on a homestay basis. So they can live with an American family, which is also cheaper in comparison to when they, rent a studio themselves.
Right.
Um, Typically, the homestay comes out to be around um, 1,000 to 1,100 dollars, and in that they would cover food. They would cover some utilities like things like internet,
Right.
which is important for
Wi-Fi facilities.
yeah, a lot of those facilities. But whereas when you go stay alone in a studio apartment, you have to figure everything yourself. So my suggestion to any international student going to any of our colleges would be to try the homestay
Right.
for a couple of months and see for themselves that if they are happy with the family, continue there,
Mm.
and find their friends. They can always move into an
Right.
apartment of
Right.
their, right? And
Mm.
also save some money, I mean, and learn about the American culture while they're staying with the family. So
Exactly.
combination of things you learn when you live with different people. You're going to
You
place for
make connections, ties with them. You know
right.
the things very well. You know the culture very well at that time, right? So this is the main thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they can share also, I guess,
They could.
or they can
Yes,
share
apart
also.
they can share for sure. Because for apartments, as far as I know, it gets above like $1,400.
Mm.
So that's why when it comes to like comparison, I usually tell them that jump into an apartment unless you have like uncle and aunts who can assist you with anything of that sort. But if you don't know, homestays are the best way to go.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so ma'am, one more questions. That is, we have the like campus in the USA, right?
Right.
So, students can accommodate it in the campus as well as outside of the campus, right?
No,
So,
we
what is
don't.
the difference?
We don't have on campus. We only have off.
Okay, we don't have.
Yeah, yeah. Only
And
off.
if they are like located like quite far away from that college, so how much time it will take approximately?
So we our proximity is very good with the train system that they have. We have the BART system in San Francisco area. So typically, between the colleges, it's about like 30 minutes to 1 hour between the three colleges from the San Francisco main area because we have and we also have buses from the station to the campus, which is free of
Okay.
cost.
Hmm.
Additionally, we also do tours, which are also free of cost to like UC Berkeley and UC Davis. We take our students there for campus tours so they can understand like where these campuses are at and they can talk to some alumni or current students
Right.
over there.
Okay. And ma'am, one thing that while working, they also get credits from it, like from if they work on the university, sorry, the campus itself, then they will only get the money or sort of credits from it or any sort of certification from it. So do you have this kind of?
Yeah. So there is a difference between off on campus working. When you work on
Right.
you can work as a part of like being a teacher assistant, or you can work at the library, which does not give you any credits, but it's only the money per hour.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you can earn credits if you do an internship, which is also called curriculum practical training. So for
Okay.
those can earn credits, as well as depends on the employer if it is a paid internship or an unpaid internship.
Internships.
So if it's a paid, then it's kind of like, they're getting two things fulfilled, right? Money and credits. So
Right.
they can earn credits for that, and it will be accounted for in their 2-year program with us.
Okay. So, do you have internships kind of programs or any tie-ups for the jobs or anything after
Um,
the degree or anything from the college?
Typically, we don't have, none of the universities would have any, buddy coming to the university and recruiting students. That's
Yeah.
not US. Mostly it's like either by recommendation, or
Hmm.
professor knows somebody, they can highly recommend a student if the student is outshine in something, or your networking events which take place in the Bay Area. And being in the Bay Area, there are so many companies out there, as a lot of your students would be aware. If they just Google Bay Area or Silicon Valley, they would know that there are so many startups, there are so many Fortune 500 companies. So there's a lot of opportunity. um, I would say that, like somebody will kind of come up to you and give a job. That's something that a student needs to do. So they need to be creative on how they find a job. Of course, we have counselors who would assist them in editing their resume, getting it, to the right place on how they can do that. So that kind of assistance is available. And rest is, of course, up to the students to look at the right places for a right job.
Okay. So they can do the internships in the meantime of the semesters. Like
Yes, yes. During
they can
summer,
do
we
the
have
internships.
that. Yeah, they do internship, and they also do like a course while they're doing internship, depending on how many hours they have in hand.
Right. Okay. Okay. So I think we have covered most of, not most of the every points, I guess, right, ma'am? So
Yeah.
one thing from my side, like when it comes to the September intake, it is closed from
uh
from all the
we
applications.
we still have it open. Our
Okay.
deadline is July 1st, so they can
Okay.
still apply. And if their file is complete, we'll try to get the I-20 at the earliest to them. And I believe the visas should probably the batch of visas should reopen again, and then they can take their appointments, and still be coming up to us in August.
ओके सो स्टूडेंट 24 के लिए आपके पास फुल्ली यू हैव द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू अप्लाई ओके फॉर द 23 programs 1st July तक we have the like chance right so you do contact with me you can visit your nearest branch also okay so any point you want to discuss or any questions you have you may ask me we have I think 1 to 2 minutes more. Ma'am, one question like you are right now you're recruiting India and Thailand, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So at that time also we have programs for like all the UG programs only we are having.
uh you mean in the US, right?
Offer letter we have a question from Lakhvinder.
Yeah.
So the offer letter timing is you will get within 1 to 2 weeks, right, ma'am?
Less than that.
ओके लेस देन दैट बट हाथ में लेके चलो कितना टाइम लग जाएगा हफ्ते से 1 हफ्ते तक 2 हफ्ते तक ओके यस मैम टेल मी
Yeah, so we usually send out soft copies of acceptance letter and I-20s. So, it's very expedited, when once the student has a service, they can actually make an appointment at the earliest, right? So I recommend that, students, as soon as, they have an acceptance letter, after a few days, we send the I-20. They can prepare themselves with the paperwork and everything in the meantime to apply for visa.
ओके
Yeah.
ओके so I think we should bind this session because we have covered all the points right anything from your side ma'am.
No, I mean, I wish everybody good luck. And of course, I'm happy to take in any questions if they have, even post the session. We can always get in touch with you. And I believe Landmark is your
Of
way to
course.
go, guide you, assist you. And I'm happy to do any other info session one on one with a student if need be. Definitely available to assist the students always. Good luck to them.
For sure, ma'am. Thank you so much for being with us. And also, please do visit our office whenever you can. And
Sure.
thank you so much. That's it.
All
Yeah.
right. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye.
Have a
Bye, ma'am. Take care.
you too.
Okay, so we have one more question from Lakhvinder. That is the information course about the relevant after BA Arts. So we have all the bachelor's programs in the for the arts programs also. So I will also post the availabilities. Okay, we have the psychology, we have the sociology, we have the we have for the commerce students we have the accountancy and BBA programs also. Yeah. ओके गाइस सो आप सबको यही बोलूँगी कि असेसमेंट कराइए अपनी जो भी आपके नियरेस्ट ब्रांच है यू कैन विजिट दोस्त आपके हमारे काउंसलर्स आपको गाइड करेंगे अच्छे से उस चीज़ में एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट यू कैन also connect with us from in Facebook, Instagram. Okay, and also you can check on the videos जो कि YouTube पे आती रहती है. So for that purpose I'm signing off for tomorrow for today. So thank you so much guys for being with us.